live. They're like, nah, you know what? It's Wednesday. You're not a corny ass show. You don't need a countdown.
Especially for 30 seconds. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, yeah. What are you
How ready
doing
do
in
you
30?
have to be, bro?
You got 30 seconds to do whatever you want. You still get on screen looking like that? Not you. You know who.
No, me. I'm not in my normal setup. I'm not in my normal setup. My daughter has my room because she's sick, so
Oh, that
I have
sucks.
this. I have this. I look like I'm sick. So, but welcome everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to week 17, the championship week. Yeah, Super Bowl week.
Yeah, well, yeah, championship week. Like if this was actual football, it would be the NFC championship, AFC championship, and yeah. Then next week is we find out who wins it all,
Mm-hmm.
and of course
Who's
it
eating
came.
what?
Yes, who's eating wings, and also we got two women in the Super Bowl again.
Again. Not only do we have two women in Super Bowl again, but this is the second year in a row that we have a first timer. Last year we had two first timers. This year
One first timer,
we
yeah.
have a first
That's
timer.
not the champ's fault though. She's literally
Yeah,
her. She's still technically a newbie because this is the only league she's been in, right? Yeah, last year was her first time.
only
So
league she's been in. But I do want to say, not just because she's my fiance, but shout out to the champ. She went through the entire season without asking for any suggestions. She made her lineup herself. Her draft was completely her. She fucking ran with it. She learned football, and not a lot of people do that. And I'm not even talking about like in a female's perspective. Like dudes themselves don't even know football. Like I worked with a whole bunch of people that
yeah,
pick teams because of their colors.
that's the worst way to pick teams, yo.
Dudes
Because the
pick
Lions
teams for
got
their
some
colors.
fire colors, yo. But for years the Lions were trash. But not this year,
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
yeah.
well, I mean, and not for nothing, I have no reason to defend them, you know what I mean? But they did do their own draft. Like if you watched last year's draft, the other person who was in the Super Bowl last year, I didn't help them with the draft. I was dead ass live on camera doing the draft with everybody else and trying to figure out Azula Cat's team. So like, and they didn't really ask for help, a little bit here and there. I would just say, I would say the same thing I usually say to everybody, other than like you, because we talk so much. But like, I would just say to everybody, like, yo, click on the players, look at their projections, look at if it's a little red thing, you want to read that because it's going to let you know, like, if the matchup is favorable, if they're injured, if they've had, if they're projected, if the coach said, yeah, we're looking to get him more targets or more touches, shit like that. There's not really much you could do at that point because, like, you could even if you tell them, hey, put this person in, like, perfect example, yo, put in Williams, and then you're like, why the fuck did I put in Williams? Luckily, you still won, but you know what I mean. And then this week, he was like, why the fuck did I put in Beathard? What was it, CJ Beathard? No, Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins.
Oh, Nick Mullins.
Wrong backup. I had the wrong backup. That's the Jaguars backup. But you was like Nick Mullins, and at first I'm like, fuck, damn, yo. And then he did his thing, but it didn't matter at the end because
it didn't matter.
That matchup was so ridiculous, dude.
Even with the 50 points that was on my bench, it didn't matter.
And they had 50 points on their bench too. So you just think about if you both put in the best possible players, there was nothing you could do. And it was just one of those matches. Just like last week when I was like, damn, I'm mad Jersey got in and not me. But then I looked at the score that Blue Mountain State put up and I was like, there's no way I was beating that nigga. Yo, there's no way I was touching that. No matter if all my people, I put in all the right people on my team, I was going to get squashed. And that was kind of what happened in your case.
And in the case of if we would have done it by just traditional rules like wins and shit, if you would have taken my place, you would have beaten Ruggs, yes, but you would have also lost this week too. So
yeah.
No matter what, we were seeing that exit.
No matter what, it was gonna be both of us out and two women in the Super Bowl once again because if anybody knows anything about We Family, son, it's their self-proclaimed comedians and women haters. So it fits right perfect with the podcast.
But before we get into the Super Bowl itself, let's talk about how we got there, right? So we had game my division, me versus Adorable. Adorable wiped the floor 181 to 101. So I'm out. That's it. Remember that. And we go into
I like how you said like that. I'm out. I'm out, bitches.
I'm retiring early, son. My heart can't do this no more.
Damn,
Um,
why did I pay for the premium, like you said? Why don't I get the fucking special like emojis, whatever he's putting? Because that man says purple
yeah, I
face
see it
purple
too.
crying.
Yeah, face purple crying. It's
Uh,
Thanos crying.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. I don't see
Oh,
it. I see the same thing you do.
I don't know. I thought maybe you saw it before.
Oh
Like,
no, I'm on the other computer, so I guess this computer can go fuck itself, you know.
go fuck a goat.
Does anyone else see Ursa making? Yeah,
I actually heard from Ursan, yo. I actually heard from Ursan yesterday. So shout out to Ursan,
Ursa Ursa making moves right now in the fucking
yo. He's still
driving
doing
story.
moves the other waivers.
Yeah, he's doing waivers. I guess he's
Ursan's
taking.
like, I'm fucking everybody over this year.
Ursa is like, I'm not. I'm going in seventh place. Fuck Joe. I'm taking seventh.
You gotta have it, dogs. You've already fucked me over once enough, Ursan.
He's
Seventh
fighting for.
place, eighth place.
Actually, Tito, he's actually so in the matchups for this week. Besides the championship, me and you are fighting for third place of the league, third and fourth. He's actually fighting for seventh place. But so yeah, and then we have Bluemont State, who's in the chat, who took on the champ, and it was a close game up until the very end, and the champ snuck on in, and the champ is in her second straight Super Bowl.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna get upsetted. You know, I thought the team was gonna underperform, but then his team underperformed even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who saw fucking Debo and them being held in check? Well, McCaffrey always gets his, yo. I'm still mad about that draft order. I didn't want Justin Jefferson. That's literally the person I wanted. But she
you
was
also
right.
didn't. You also didn't want the number one pick.
I didn't want the number one pick, but now I regret that because that was going to be my pick. I was definitely
And then
taking McCaffrey.
also, you can also look at the fact that like everyone, no one really wants the number one pick. People want the later picks, but the number one pick is in the Super Bowl. The person who got the number one pick, which is very rare.
Well, no. She got the number two pick.
Oh,
Ursan
it's
got the
just
number one pick.
Ursa got the. How
Ursan
does
just
let's be real. Was that really the number one pick?
yeah, no, it wasn't. If Ursan was playing it legit and did it the right way, he would have McCaffrey, and she probably wouldn't even be in the Super Bowl. Who would she have taken? She might have taken Jefferson and been fucked like me.
And that was the thing too. She was thinking about taking Jefferson.
Yeah, she would have taken Jefferson, and I probably would have taken Tyreek Hill.
Not for nothing, but what if Ursa might have taken Jefferson because technically Jefferson was the number one pick in most fantasy leagues.
Yeah, and he was the number one bust too. Yeah, if he would have took Jefferson, I probably would have took Tyreek Hill. So I probably would have ended up in Blue Mountains scenario. I also wasted picks on fucking McKinnon. Stupid move.
I wasted a pick on Eckler.
No, you didn't really waste a pick on Eckler. I mean,
he was
for number one,
like,
yeah,
fucking,
for your first round, yeah, okay.
He was a bust. He was a bust.
He wasn't a bust like Jefferson. He played more games than he didn't. You know what I mean? And he gave you, he gave you like 20. He gave you some 20 pointers.
He gave me like 2 good games.
But I don't think that's really his fault. It's not like Jefferson where he got hurt, or Keenan Allen last year where he got hurt. It was more.
This past week, he didn't really give me anything either. And you have no Herbert and no Keenan Allen.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're playing without a coach, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they coach, you know, like the whole coaching shit. Like, that whole team is fucked up. Like, that shit is gonna, the whole offseason is gonna be like, who they're gonna hire, all this other shit. So, like, I don't really put that all on Eckler. That coach they had before, that guy should have been fired. Like, they've been saying it before the season started. He should have been fired before the season started. They just fucked up. They just wasted a year of Herbert. They wasted a good year of Eckler because now he's older. Same thing with Allen. Like, as much as I want to be like, I trust Allen now, I don't want to touch him next year still, even if he what he did this year, because he was doing it up. But I mean, we've seen how they run under that offense when it's what's that guy's name? The fucking guy who went from Cowboys to there.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, what the fuck is his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a quarterback dude. Why can I not think of his fucking name? Somebody know?
Anybody?
Is Brandon Staley and
Jason. I got no glasses. Jason Career, is that his name?
no.
Oh, what the-
No, he was no, he was like a QB coach, but he was in Dallas calling the offense.
Ooh.
Uh, whatever, keep going. Yeah, but the point is that whole team is all fucked up, you know. So like, what you gonna do? That's just really triggering me right now.
So we only have one game to talk about, but before we talk about that one game, let's talk about the history of these two teams, shall we?
Okay.
So let's go with the champ because she's the first one on the list here. So the champ is the only team with double-digit wins. Week 1, she beat Ursan 105 to 100, just narrowly escaping. She beat you
Oh my
132-36
man.
to 132-08.
Yep, that was the one.
She beat Jersey Powell 153 to 145. And her first loss, nope, sorry, she beat Blue Mountain State week 4 167 to 81, which was her biggest point difference because everything else was super fucking close. And then week 5, she suffered her first loss to the woman she's playing in the Super Bowl,
Oh wow,
114 to 150.
wow.
And then she played Team Cynthia, 132 to 110. She got that win. She would then lose to Ruggs, 103 to 116. She would beat the Judgment Day, 142. She would lose to me, 137 to 92. Then she went on a 3-game winning streak, beating Jamarcus Hustle, you,
Mm-hmm.
and Jersey Pothole. And her biggest points was 186. Then she would lose to Blue Mountain State. And her final game of the regular season, she would get revenge on Adorable, beating her 138 to 107. So
They face each other
going into the Super
twice.
Bowl, they face each other twice.
Oh wow, so this is a rubber match.
Yes.
Oh wow, damn, this Super Bowl is crazy. By the way, Kellen Moore.
Ah,
I googled it
okay.
while you was doing that. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Sorry.
And let's take a look at Adorable's journey here. Adorable would lose the very first week to Judgment Day, where we all thought Judgment
That's
Day was
Judgment
gonna
Day was the hot shit. Yeah, yeah. He was.
went
He
3-0,
was.
and then she would get her first win against Team Cynthia in week 2, 117 to 113.
Yeah, that's not
Then
Cynthia's
uh,
fault.
2-game losing streak. She would lose to me, and she would lose to Ruggs. That's when Ruggs had the 197 game, which is officially the highest scoring game of this season. And then she would, like we said, she beat the champ in week 5. She would beat Jersey Pothole. She went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
And to
8
me,
game winning streak.
and so this guy, who thought he was gonna claw his way back in.
So she would lose to you 125 to 120.
Yeah, that was
And
a good week.
she would
Yeah.
lose to the champ 138 to 107 in that final week. Still had the bye, and then obviously beat me in round 2, her
Yeah,
first
the
round.
championship round. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
she beat me in
round
the
2
championship.
for you, round 1 for her, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's how we got to this Super Bowl. So once again, 2 women in the Super Bowl, second straight year, a first timer.
What was her first pick overall?
That's a great question. I have no
I
idea.
have no idea either.
I know there's a way to see the draft recap. Okay, her first pick was Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a ballsy move. That didn't really pay out too much. That's the crazy part.
Nope.
The fact that you lost how much you lost. Well, you know how that she put up. How much you put up because me and you both got fucked by DJ Moore. I lost my other league. I lost my other league by less than 5 points, and DJ Moore had 4 point something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if I put in Baker Mayfield instead of Lamar Jackson, which is like almost a 4 point difference, like a 3 point difference. So it was like if I would have left in Lamar Jackson and then DJ Moore didn't fucking get hurt, I would have easily beat this guy. But
And then Taylor came to the picture. Yep.
yeah,
Let's talk about whose pick really didn't do anything for them. Patrick Mahomes.
yeah. I mean, well, I get why Ursan did it. I don't know why he did it. No, like I don't get why he did it. like in your case last year when you did it and you had the last pick, so you doubled up, so you technically got him in the second round. I could see that, but to be number one and just go after a quarterback, that's crazy. You can't do that. Quarterbacks are never that consistent, never, especially
Quarterbacks,
when in
yeah, quarterbacks
only.
are not usually a second, a first, second, or not even sometimes not even a third round pick. You wouldn't see a quarterback getting picked up to the fourth round.
I picked up Lamar Jackson in the third round. I still think I went too high. You know what I mean? Like he had some good games, but he had a lot of average fucking games and games that like you know what. Yeah, it would have sucked not having him, but I mean, look at week one. Week one, he put up like fucking 10 points for me.
Mm-hmm.
So what benefit did he have? And every time
No,
he, yeah,
yeah, my fault. Yes,
no. Every time that I barely lost to like either Jersey, you know, when
the
Justin
champ.
Jefferson went out, or the champ, yeah, or even fucking when I lost to Urson. Every time Jefferson did almost jack shit in each of those games. Lamar Jackson, I mean. And then
Yeah,
Jefferson went down, and then fucking that was a wrap. So and it was like, there's not. What do you do there? You know. So like, it was better than last year, but it still was bad. It wasn't as bad as Cynthia, but Cynthia's wasn't as bad as mine last year.
but the draft altogether was just a fucked up draft because of that number one pick, and then other people who. Other first timers. Nothing against them, like Cynthia. It was new to her, so I guess she kind of like panicked and picked a quarterback, and then someone like Ruggs was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then he panicked and he picked up a quarterback. Everyone
Yeah,
started picking up things too early or too late because everyone started
yeah.
panicking because Urson set up this fucking time bomb.
Urson. Shout out to Urson, yo.
What a
I
what
love
a
it. I
fucking
don't think Urson would do that again, or maybe he would just to be a troll. I don't know, but I don't think he would. If he got number one pick again somehow, I don't
I
think he's gonna
I
do
really
that.
thought I really thought he was going to Deshaun Watson because he kept joking about it and like,
Nah, I didn't think he was doing Deshaun Watson. I mean, I know
but
eventually he grabbed him, but nah, if he would have took Deshaun Watson number one overall pick, I would be like, Urson, what are you doing?
you
Like
should just kick him out.
you're giving away. Well, I'm not gonna kick him up. I'm like you're giving away the
Or
league at that point because you're
cancel the
giving.
draft and start over. Like,
Yeah,
no,
because
start again. Try again.
nobody wants fucking Deshaun Watson, you know. So it's like to pick up number one overall pick, that would have left so many good players out there. But even either way, it still would have
Oh,
went the same
even
way. She would have took
and
Christian McCaffrey, and I would have took fucking um Jefferson. So
even his third round pick was a little questionable. We picked up Cooper Cup when he was still injured. He was on IR for that whole
yeah. I mean,
season.
at
So
one point it looked like he made a smart move because Cup came back and he was lining it up. But yeah, that was kind of high. Where I fucked up is in the other league that I was playing in. I grabbed Alvin Kamara pretty early. Not like yeah, pretty early, and I was trying to do the same thing, but I said, "Nah, let me wait it out." And then Jersey got him, and I was like, "That's another one." That was like, "Damn, if I would have got him instead of fucking," I think I got him before I got McKinnon before him. If I would have got him before McKinnon, it'd be a whole different
he
thing.
can't do it again.
Oh yeah, possibly. Yeah, no, you gotta admit, you gotta commend Urson. He's playing to the end. You know, I don't pick up waivers once I'm out. So, but that's between the two people in the Super Bowl. This is gonna. Do you trust your team? Do you want to make a pickup, or do you? You know what I mean? What if somebody gets hurt and then Urson grabbed them already? that's I can't control that. But I don't personally pick up anybody. I actually don't even look at the app unless I do look at the moves that are being made. But that's it. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about my lineup. I'm surprised I beat Cynthia because at one point I thought I was gonna lose, and I put fucking what was this guy's name? Trevor Lawrence in there. Talk about a bum. I should have let you have him. He had two good games. I only benefited from one.
He's a bust. But
Yeah.
I'm going with the people I came in with to make it fair.
Well, that's not a hard choice to make, considering your people just put up almost 200 points. So, you know, and you had a guy on your bench who put up another 50, you know, that you could have, you
He
know,
had a good. That was. I don't. He's not doing that again.
maybe not 50, but he could get 20. I could see him getting 20.
Yeah, but he's also questionable now.
Yeah, he's always questionable though, Amari Cooper. That's why I don't really fuck with him. I didn't see that 50-point game coming, and then I was like, "Who the fuck has him?" And I was like, "Oh, you dodged a bullet." And then I saw the score later on. I was like, "No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You dodged one bullet out of a Gatling gun." Sorry. Yeah, at least you were there, man. I wasn't.
So we have the Super Bowl. Someone's eating wings.
Yeah.
So if I'm eating the wings, officially I'll be eating them next Tuesday.
Okay.
Stevenson placed on the Iron Water has 0 point projection. He
Yeah, my
might still
team.
play. He could
Who are
still
they
play.
playing? Miami. Oh, they playing Baltimore though, and they're in Baltimore. That's the Baltimore's looking hot right now, yo. I was telling Toxic, yo. I was like, yo, Cowboys are gonna lose, and then they're gonna lose, and then Miami's gonna lose to Baltimore and Baltimore and Bills. And they were like, "Oh, I can see the Cowboys win." I'm like, "Nah, Cowboys are frauds." There was the battle of the frauds. If you watch that game, it was like neither one of those teams wanted to win because they're both frauds. I'm just glad the Cowboys lost because I love those Stephen A. videos.
So Super
So
Bowl
you can eat them
like
Tuesday.
next Tuesday. If you lose, when are you eating them? Next Wednesday? Next Tuesday?
I'll go out to New York and I'll eat them in there in person.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm dead
For
ass.
real? For real?
I'm dead ass. I'll go out to New York. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
I'm just
boy.
gonna. Yeah, I would like to be there where you eat them too, but I don't know. Tuesday's a quick turnaround. I don't know. It depends how that goes. But as long as
Okay.
you do it, as long as we do it before next season, and we're gonna do it probably before the month is over. So I'm not. It's not gonna be like, yo, when you
Well,
doing those wings?
I was gonna do and definitely gonna do it like on a Tuesday, just because it's the
Oh yeah,
time
the
I'm
half
guessing.
off. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You're gonna burn your
So
asshole. Might as well do it at a bargain.
right, because Jersey Powell said he's gonna drive up or down, whatever. He's gonna come over. He's driving over here to
from
watch this shit in person.
from
And
Jersey.
Ruggs, yeah, and Ruggs is coming too. So it'll be a little fucking
It'll be an
event
event.
at Buffalo Wild
Yeah.
Wings, and I have a special shirt for that too. Besides the one that's
This guy has so many
right here.
shirts.
So,
uh,
as this originated as your league solely, you get the first pick. Who's winning the Super Bowl? And no helping, no suggestions, just straight up. Who you think is
I think
winning
we
the Super
both
Bowl?
learned that no matter what suggestions I give, it doesn't matter. I mean, I didn't really give you, I didn't tell you what quarterback to put in. I just was like, look, whatever. If I was putting in a quarterback, I wouldn't go with fucking Russell Wilson. But he ended up doing better than fucking Nick Mullins. But you still would have lost.
So did
And
Joe
then
Flacco.
so did Joe Flacco. He didn't even play the full game. He didn't even play the full game. And then what was another one? You was thinking about Jordan Love. I was like, I wouldn't fuck with him. And he did better than fucking Nick Mullins too. But
Nick Mullins did good. Like his stat line was amazing. 411 yards with 2 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions.
four
That's
interceptions. That's
fucking
what fucked him up. If
took
he
his ass
had
off.
half of those interceptions, it would have been.
Russell Wilson is gone next year. They already said they were setting him for the last 2 games, and they're cutting him in March.
Oh, did they really? Yeah, he's fucking. He's done. He's done. Um,
Broncos country, let's ride.
Mr. Unlimited, right? Yeah,
So
man.
who you got? Who you got? I know you're going. I know you're going for Adoro because you don't want to eat wings.
No, if I go for Adorable, if Adorable wins, I
You're right.
have
You're
to eat
right.
wings.
So you're going for the champ. That's right. Going for the champ because you don't want to eat
Well, I
wings.
mean, like my body's saying champ, but but logically speaking, I gotta look at the matchup because it doesn't look favorable for me in my butthole. As much as I don't want to eat those wings, it's more than likely I'm probably gonna eat them if the teams are going the way they're going right now. Because I mean, what's the projection right now?
It's pretty even.
No,
Pretty
no,
even.
it's 128 to 109 or if you
It
want to
was
round up, yeah.
even.
Oh yeah, but they just put Stevenson on IR, so she has to. And I think she says she's getting 0 points for Waddle right now. So when she changes that, yeah, it'll be more even. Um, both their defenses got good matchups. Um, both their tight ends got good matchups. It looks like I don't know, man. This is it's crazy because all the games are done on Sunday.
New
So
Year
yeah,
champ.
Adorable has the better matchup, yo. It's gonna even if she doesn't make any changes, the people she has in are all healthy and fucking yeah, yo. That's gonna be a tough one, and it sucks because I'm gonna have to eat the wings. So,
So
uh,
who do you? So who you think is gonna win? And who do you want to win?
well, I want to not eat wings. So that's it. That pretty much answers who I want to win. But who I think is going to win realistically, just because of matchups and she's got a lot of injuries, the champ is not looking good for her. So I got to go Adorable. It's funny. We're both in the same situation because you don't want to eat the wings either. But at the same time, you are rooting for the champ because obvious reasons.
You ready for my picks?
Yeah, go ahead. Why you smiling like that? Oh boy,
So
this guy
this
looks
is
like
the
a
person
Unabomber,
I'm.
yo.
This is the person I'm picking to win, and this is the person that I want to win.
The Josh Allen?
I'm picking the champ.
But why you wear a Josh Allen jersey?
Cause that's our quarterback.
Oh, damn! You wear all the way. You bought a jersey just for that? And Josh Allen?
That was a gift. It was a gift.
Oh, okay. Damn, but Josh Allen? Why? Who gave you that gift? I don't
My
actually don't
father.
answer that. Why? Does he like the Bills?
No, we
Do
do.
you like the Bills for real?
Yeah, we like the Bills.
Oh, I can't stand them niggas. I'm sorry.
I mean, I can't stand the Giants, so we even.
I'm not gonna lie. It was so hard rooting for them when they went against the Cowboys because I like to see the Bills lose because I hate their fans, yo. Their fans be
The
so
Bills.
the
The
fans
Bills
are
are
weird.
more. The Bills are more her team, so I'm supporting. So she's my pick to win it, and she. I want to eat the wings. Let's go. Let's do this.
Hey, I'm for that. You eating the wings? That's a win to me. You know what I mean? I'm unbiased here. Either way, it's gonna be a woman champion. So and it's still gonna be somebody who has less experience than me and you combined.
It's
Like,
true. It's someone who has less experience than just about everyone else in the league.
yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, because me and you
We
are
talk
not good
about
examples.
me, you. We talk about me, you. We talk about Blue Mountain State, who is in multiple leagues. You talk about Ruggs, who was in multiple leagues. You talk about Judgment Day, who was in multiple leagues.
Jersey Pothole,
Jersey Pothole, multiple leagues.
Urson. That he's a first timer too. Last year was his first time, but
Okay,
still,
but he knows sports.
yeah. He watches sports. And he was watching sports prior to this, so it's not like he doesn't know shit about football or sports.
In his defense, if we play like fantasy basketball, he'd probably fucking destroy us.
Yeah. I've never done fantasy basketball. That sounds so
I
confusing. There's so many
I've done
games.
fantasy baseball, and that shit is a headache.
That sounds like a headache.
That's an everyday. You have to be on it every day. Every
Yeah,
day.
no. Nah, that's too much, yo. This is too much. I don't even follow the Yankees like that. I can't do fancy basketball. I may be able to do, but even then, I already know who my number one pick would be
I feel
every
like my
time.
review is very lackluster. Should have
I
had a
thought it
better
was gonna,
shirt.
I thought it was gonna be something else. I didn't know what to expect. I was expecting the
The good,
worst.
the good shirt is for possibly Tuesday.
The good shirt.
The good shirt.
Oh man, nah. If we did a fantasy basketball, my number one pick, like if he wasn't taken already, my first round pick would be Steph Curry all day, every day.
Just a lucky person. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, because she's beginner's luck. Beginner's luck. I guess she's saying because it's her first year.
oh,
Yeah, yeah. That
yeah,
threw me
yeah,
off.
yeah.
But I was also reading the other one. I love how happy your dad was when he was like, "Ooh, look at you! You learned football on Christmas Eve." What the fuck?
I don't know. Half the things my father says, I don't know.
Yeah, same. He still talks to you every now and then. Nah, he does it. He does it. Oh man, only jinx that shit. I already have a bad time sleeping now.
We're watching football on Christmas Eve.
Okay,
Yes,
this
obviously.
Christmas. Oh, I guess. Oh, all right. This Christmas.
Yeah, like a couple days ago.
Oh, because he probably didn't know that she was already into it from last year.
Yeah, but I told him like a million times that she had one last year, and he was like, "Oh, it's cool."
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know that deal. That's parents for you. Christopher penalties. Yeah, man, that Giants game. I'm glad they lost. Don't get me wrong, but you said it on your stream. Like that was some bullshit calls, man. Especially
They
that
had
last drive.
4 plays. That
Yeah,
that last drive with the fucking
that was straight
fucking
up pass.
first
He
off,
didn't even
this
turn
dude
around.
that the dude takes forever to get up. That's one. Then he gives the ball to the official, and the official is just holding it instead of giving it to the on field. And the ball boy's running in like, "Oh, I got a ball here. Take this one." That just took off so much time off the clock.
Oh, with the Giants too, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
With it, yeah. Honestly, I thought Darren Waller was going to come up clutch for him. He dropped so many passes, Darren Waller, that it
Oh,
could have made
I
that
understand.
match closer with her and
But
Blue
he never
Mountains.
heard me talk. Yeah, yeah, because she was talking football. It's
Oh, because she was like legit talking in the
She
house
was
to the.
legit talking and legit watching, while his wife was just like, "I don't watch football. I'm gonna go upstairs and watch my shows."
Yeah, what are her shows?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
But then
at
the
least
missus
gonna be
was
like
just
Real
like, "Oh,
Housewives.
she was just talking football with him," and he was like, "Oh shit."
We're
He was more
talking
proud of her
sports.
than of me.
He's like, give me that jersey here. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
She got one too. She got
Oh,
one too.
oh yeah,
Hmm.
both got Josh Allen jerseys.
I got a jersey. She has a shirt,
Oh
a
wow.
hoodie, a hoodie.
Oh, hoodie.
Shit's super comfortable.
Nice. I didn't know you were a Bills fan. I know you like rooting for the Chiefs.
I'm done with the Chiefs, bro.
Taylor Swift ruined it, huh?
Taylor Swift and that whole bitch shit that's been going on there is just like,
Yeah, Mahomes complaining. It wasn't. I
I didn't like
can't
that
defend
diva
that. I
shit.
don't like.
I didn't like that
Yeah,
diva shit.
it's one thing when you're complaining in game. Okay, that's a little. You could excuse that a bit, but then when he actually went up after the game was over, he was like, "Oh, you can't ruin the game like that." And I'm like, "Motherfucker! First of all, go to a speech therapist. Second of all, stop crying. Okay."
You know who was a speech therapist? Mrs. Waldo.
Oh, word! She didn't accept my friend request. That bitch. Think you better than me, Miss Paulo? I wonder if she's a Bills fan. It's probably not.
Nah, she looks like she's probably like a Vikings fan.
Yeah, I can
Wasn't she
see
from
that.
Minnesota?
I don't know. I didn't go that deep into her profile. I just saw her and I was like, oh shit, there she is. And I was like, all right, I'll add her. Let's see what's up. I'm like, we got mutual friends, so maybe she'll be like, oh, he went to Hayes. But you know me, I was
Yeah.
never really. I'm not memorable, especially in the high school days. I'm surprised that people remember me. I'm surprised you still remember me. You started watching the podcast. I'm not even gonna lie. Ursa makes a little more sense because we used to hang out after school, like outside of school. But like in high school, I was just straight to school and straight home, Like so,
Nah, that was me too. So
yeah. So like that's why when we had each other on each other's friend list, but it was just one of those like, yeah, we went to school together. And then you was like, yo, I like that Boy Meets Wednesday. I'm like, oh shit, you listen to that? I'm like, all right. So yeah.
well, there you have it. Those are our picks. That's what happened.
And it's a Apollo occurred me.
If you're not talking in the chat and you're here for the first time and you want to be all caught up, there are There used to be. Never mind.
There were several episodes that kind of paint the picture of what's happened throughout the season. We got the first episode. We got week 1. I think we got week 4 and week 9.
I know we have
that,
10.
Yeah.
Week 10.
Everything right around Thanksgiving on, we have all those weeks. So like that's really pretty much what you need to know. The last like 3 weeks of the regular season and then the playoffs, you're covered. But the draft night is gone. But if you go on Instagram,
There's still the recap.
Yeah, and I have the recap actually on here too. So if you follow We Family Son on YouTube or Instagram, you can see the recap. And I'm pretty sure I tagged DK on that too on Instagram. So you can go to DK Morningstar as well. And Nero Von Doom. So we're both picking the opposite side, it looks like.
Yes, but the only difference is that I want and think the champ is going to win. You want the champ to win, but you think Adorable is going to win.
Yeah, it's true too.
So,
yeah.
May the odds be in our favor, 3-1.
Yeah, I just don't want to eat wings. So I mean, like, it's tough. Like, it's like, do I want to be right about my pick? I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it doesn't really. I lost. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I'd rather not eat the wings. I'd rather be like, yeah, my division won.
This isn't the Super Bowl that I saw, and nothing against what the Super Bowl is. It's just not the Super Bowl that I saw. You know what I mean? She had beginner's luck last year, and she carried herself into this predicament herself. She did everything. And then, you know, I thought, you know, we have people who played in money leagues and won. You know, we had Ruggs, Blue Mountain State. I thought he was going to come back and, you know, show us what happened. I thought Jersey Pothole was going to fucking, after the fucking big first 2 weeks, I thought he was probably going to be in there. And I'm just like, well, going to watch from the outside again.
And then I thought me and you were going to pull off the upsets and claw our way back in and be like super dark horses and shit. Because, like, you know, I'm like, all right, DK just got to win. And then you didn't win. And I was like, fuck. And then I was like, all right, well, you beat Ruggs. Maybe you know, like, and that was on a bad start. Like, you started Williams.
Yeah.
And then, you know, last week happened. And it was like, oh, well, there goes that. So now here we are again. And it's like, fuck.
So we're here with an interesting Super Bowl. Last year was different.
Last year was crazy Super Bowl because somebody almost died during the Super Bowl.
And he was on this team.
Yeah. Last year, she easily could have lost because I was definitely like, I was so mad that I was like, yo, you put in who you want, but I would put in Daniel Jones. And they're like, I don't know. And then Daniel Jones went off. And I'm like, well, you still got a lead. And, you know, the Buffalo game didn't go through. So you lucked out there. And then I was like, maybe you should put in this kicker. No. And they were like, all right, you do whatever you want. And they didn't put in the Eagles kicker. And that would have been the difference because that motherfucker put up 20. Yeah. And Dallas Goedert did jack shit. Because I think that's the tight end she went with.
Mm-hmm.
Which you know how that feels now.
I know exactly how that feels.
It was Dallas Goedert or Pat Fry move.
Next year will be a completely different. Hopefully, you know, we're just gonna make sure that Ersan doesn't get number one pick. Like, we can do whatever order. And I know this year we had offered the champ the number one pick, and she said that she wanted to be part of the wheel. So do we want to do the same thing, or whoever wins gets the number one pick, or no matter what?
Nah, we'll do the wheel again. Yeah.
Wheel. All right,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Because because we already know who she's gonna pick if she's number one again. Nah, she gotta earn that shit. You gotta earn Christian McCaffrey next year.
But what I was thinking, obviously, some people might not come back, and some people are coming back. Do you want to do like a complete like division trade? Me and you stay on the same side, but everyone that was on mine go to yours, and everyone of yours come to mine.
Oh, it's whatever you want to do. I'm cool with that.
Or you want to do like the wheel for that too? Yes, you have earned it, but you're not getting it.
You did earn it. Yeah, exactly. You earned it this year. I mean, because Ersan picked Patrick Mahomes, and last year you got him. Nobody knew he was going to the 49ers last year. That wasn't even a thought. That I still can't believe that trade went through. you know. But I guess after we pick the order of the draft, I guess maybe we could do like a we'll
Division
have
draft.
yeah, we'll have a division wheel. So like we'll be like, all right, this person is gonna go uh on Joe's side. This person is gonna go on DK side, and we just go in one by one. That's until we're done. But we already know that we're on our own side.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe we won't do wings again next year.
I don't think. I think we could do something else.
Yeah, just nothing permanent though. Like I'm not doing no fucking
No,
loser
no,
gets a
no,
tattoo. I don't know how
no, no, no,
motherfuckers
no.
do that. I'm good with that.
No, we can look up some good ideas, like some funny ideas that'll be worth content material, but nothing that's gonna fucking permanent. Nothing that's gonna mess with.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
we're not gonna put hair on the line because I know
yeah,
we
yeah.
know.
No, no. That's what I was gonna say. No cutting hair, no tattoos. I don't fucking know. I'll leave the league. This league is over. Fuck this. Look at what
I'm
you
a,
done to her son.
oh, it was funny because I was talking to Ruggs. I went to go see him on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Well, Christmas Eve. I went to go see Ruggs on Christmas Eve because he was working, and he goes, "It'd be real funny is if you two lose, like if me and the missus lose, and then everyone wakes up the next morning like, what the fuck happened to the league? You just see it erased. Like, oh, we both lost? Nah, fuck out. He's gone.
At one point, I thought Blue Mountain State was gonna pull off the upset. I was gonna be like, man, that was a bad Christmas for the Morningstar, Joe. But then she pulled it out, and I was like, okay, of course she won. Like I said, she's the team to beat until she's beat. That's why when
In Super
people are
Bowl.
like, yeah,
She does have 4 losses, and I'm one of them, so there's that.
yeah, but it's like like in regular football and like real life football, people are like, who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? I'm like, as bad as they look and as annoying as they have been, you still can't rule out the Chiefs until they lose, because the playoffs is one game elimination, and at any moment, he could turn it on.
Yeah,
And if
same. I
they,
mean, look, you just had that situation with Vegas beating them. You could lose on any given Sunday.
yeah, so like yeah, Vegas beat them, and yeah, they won't get the number one seed, but that doesn't mean that
They're
they're
out.
just gonna lose to fucking Miami or Baltimore, because that defense is legit. The quarterback is still legit. The coach is legit. Tight end, you know what I mean? So
Oh, shit.
that's a good one. You got to
That is a good
stream.
one.
You got to stream.
Oh, that is a good one. That's a really
Yeah,
good one.
that is a good one because I do hate
That is
them.
a good one. I, I think I hate the Eagles more than the Cowboys, so I think it would be me,
Okay, so
Eagles jersey, you Cowboys jersey.
Cowboys jersey, yeah, yeah. And it's got to be like a hated Cowboy too. It's got to be like Tony Romo.
You hate Tony Romo that bad?
Oh, oh hell yeah, he was so fucking annoying, dude. All the excuses they made for his bitch ass. Oh, that's why I say Taylor Swift is Jessica Simpson, because I remember when they lost to the Giants, when he fucked up that kickoff, the extra point, whatever the fuck, and when they weren't they couldn't win a playoff game, and they were blaming it on her, even though we realized it was him. It was always him. It was never her.
But again, thank you for that suggestion, Blue Mountain. I think that's what we're going with.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Definitely stream. Um,
Yeah, yeah, like that week
Will
of
for that day.
streams,
Mm-hmm.
and the live show if we do one. Yeah, I'm with it. That's a good. Yeah,
I
but
fucking hate the Eagles.
yeah, Tony Romo, I really did not like. Yeah, I really didn't like him. I'm not a big Dak fan either, but Tony Romo was more annoying.
Yeah, but I think finding a Romo jersey would probably be a little more difficult.
Yeah, it'd be more expensive, I'm sure.
Yeah, you could probably just find a fucking Dak.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Des Bryant fan either. I hated what he threw up the X. I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't from the BX. Get out of here with that bullshit. I don't give a fuck what it means to you. But Tony Romo would get me annoyed because he would do that shit like Brett Favre would do. He'd get tackled, and all of a sudden he's hurt. Then he'll make a play, and then he's running around. Oh, look, I'm healthy. It's like, get the fuck out of here, yo. Bitch ass Tony Romo.
But before we end, look, just to give everyone else some kind of like fake ass incentive, me and Blue Mountain State will be playing for the battle of third place. Either against fourth place. Then you have Jersey Pothole versus Ruggs, battle of 5th place. Loser gets 6th place. You have Jamarcus Hustle versus you, battle for
Yeah,
7th place. Winner gets 7th place. Loser gets 8th place.
I'm
And the
gonna try to
battle of
win.
ninth is Team Cynthia versus Judgment Day. Winner gets 9th place. The loser is officially last place in the division or last place in the league,
Yeah,
regardless of
I'm
their record.
I'm rooting for Cynthia on that one. No reverse jinx. Nah, man, she had it bad, yo. I've been there, yo. That shit sucks.
She got bad, and
I'm gonna try to beat Urson just cause he kept me out the
because he
playoffs. It doesn't
deserves it.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I would have lost, but I could have had a win. I could have had a winning season at least. I could have been 8-6.
He agreed with you. I hate Dez, but that was a catch.
I don't think that was a catch. I know what he's talking about, but I don't think that was a catch. And I'm glad it wasn't a catch because fuck the Cowboys. I think that was Tony Romo too, right? That was like one of Tony Romo's last playoffs runs. They lost to the Packers. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I bet on that game. I won $50. Yeah.
At least you won $50.
Yeah, I was happy about that. But then I bet on the Super Bowl that year, and the Super Bowl was the Patriots and the Seahawks. And then they gave that little asshole the green light to throw the ball instead of handing it off to fucking Marshawn, and I lost $200.
Mm.
So I've always been on the fuck you Russell Wilson bandwagon before the Broncos, and now good riddance. Get out of here. You owe me $200 still, you son of a bitch. Marshawn, what up?
That's that's our show.
Yeah,
We'll be back next week. What day? We'll find
we'll
out.
be back next year. We'll find out who is the champ.
And who's eating wings? Whose butthole is on fire?
Yeah, and I'm serious. If I have to eat the wings, I'll go out there.
Well, I look
I
forward
need
to
a
that.
reason.
You had a reason. You've been had reasons.
I mean, yeah, I know, but now I got another reason.
Fair enough.
All right. Oh, yo, when you streaming tomorrow, right?
Streaming tomorrow night in Eagles jersey.
Yeah, no, not yet. That's next year, and that's if your division loses.
Yes.
Yeah, they really hate the Eagles that much. I mean, I hate the Eagles too, but that's my division. You know what I mean? Why do you hate the Eagles so much?
I fucking hate Philly. Like the fan base. That fan base is fucking disgusting in every sport. In every sport, it doesn't matter. They are like, even if you go to their stadium wearing any team, they are fucking beyond. And this is a fucking state of brotherly love, or the city of brotherly love, and they're not. They're fucking
they're the worst.
And Mark Wahlberg's from there, so I'm sure you hate that too.
Mark Wahlberg's not from there. He's from Boston.
I know. I just wanted to see what you were going to say.
No, but Will Smith is from there. Fuck him. That's what you should have said. we don't got time for people who want to fucking harass comedians, fucking hecklers. So, and his girl looks like Jalen Hurts.
It's true.
Nah, they are the worst fan base. They really are. For a city that never wins, that's the crazy part. Like Boston wins a good amount, especially in basketball, but even baseball,
Hockey.
They've won a couple. Hockey, yeah, especially. Football, yeah, with the Pats, right? With the Patriots. So, like, it's not like it justifies that behavior, but even they don't act like that. LA is pretty bad. But, they have a lot of titles and a lot of teams, too. But Philly has nothing. You just won your first fucking Super Bowl, and it was a bullshit win because we both know if Malcolm Butler was in that game, you don't win.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Belichick being Belichick. I'm tired of the Kelseys, Jason, and Travis. I don't care about your chunky soup. I don't need it.
Mother.
Yeah, and their mother. Yeah, for real, right? She's the first one getting flamed in that Taylor Swift revenge song, right? When that song comes out, you're going to be like, yeah, fuck you and your brother and your mother and the others. Motherfucker. Right? She just a motherfucker. Like, oh, shit, I fuck with Taylor Swift now, yo. What the fuck? This bitch got fire right now. But the mother's definitely getting it. Like she's got to. Like that shit is mad weird, right? How long was it before you met your significant other's mother? A minute, right?
No.
No?
Well, I met her mother when we were kids. So.
Oh, that's different though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you? Okay, I gotta put on the poll because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I was gonna say anybody who's dated somebody as an adult and didn't grow up as kids where you have met the parents. That's really soon to meet the mom, right? I was expecting an answer. I don't know why. I was started reading.
Yeah, she went to the game, and when she was hanging out with a bunch of friends who were Giants fans.
Yeah, fucking yeah, that's a long time. That's really soon to meet somebody's mom, though. I think. And then like she got mad money. You don't need to be in that booth. You could just go to another booth, right?
Where they don't show you.
I mean, they kind of show her still, but like you didn't need to be with the mom. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess
they got celebrities. Celebrities have a different rule.
Yeah, you know, the Eagles fans, yeah, I see videos. They be throwing snow at people, yo. They're throwing ice. They do batteries at Santa Claus, yo. Like, fuck them, yo. So, I hope the 49ers beats the shit out of them and they go to Super Bowl and they lose to either the Ravens or the Chiefs, whoever it is. I think it's going to be...
I think it's going to be 49ers-Ravens rematch
from 2013.
From this past week.
Yeah, that's it.
Then I think the 49ers are going to come on top.
You think so? Nah, the Ravens defense is looking crazy.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. And that was on the road.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
Brock Purdy just needs to take his time. He was fucking out there just forcing shit, but we'll see. That's a different podcast episode.
Yeah, it's a different podcast episode. We gotta talk about that one.
Super Bowl. Let's talk about. Let's get past this Super Bowl and then
get there. Super Bowls, wings, butthole, then real Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I still think the Chiefs could still make it to the Super Bowl.
I don't see it
until they lose. I'm not gonna doubt them.
Let's go Bills.
I'm rooting for the Bills against Miami because that fan base is getting a little obnoxious too down here, you know, and just in general. Plus, you know, I told you about that guy that I was working with, and he was always had a Dallas ass. So, like, I want them to lose just because of him.
Yep.
So, but then after that, I want the Bills to lose. I'm sorry, it's not against you. I tell you.
No, I don't fucking. I think that shit personal. What do you think? I'm not even gonna say it.
I know what you was gonna say. See, and that's exactly why. Yeah, the best route to co-host I've had so far. Self-awareness.
You're welcome.
All right, yo. Well, yeah, he'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow too. I'm gonna try to stream before you get on, so I could just like raid into your shit and then get it out the way. Because tomorrow I'm trying to go to the movies. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. But anyways, yeah, I know where to follow us. Yeah, have a good night. That's fantasy.
We out, bitches.
We out. Oh, yep, we out, bitches.
Say bye.
Yes. I can't end these streams today. I don't know how to end it. And, yeah, no, I can end it. I'm staring at it like I don't. Well, I'm still here. I'm trying to see that movie, Poor Things. Looks really good. I'll talk about it on the podcast. All right, y'all. Later.